There's plenty both going on in the world. Well, that's not the reason why I'm here. Let me be comfortable. What up? Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Justina. If you're new on this channel, my name is Justina. We film about relationship, everything relationship, anything relationship on this channel. We trash relationship issues. So if you have a story that you feel like people can benefit from, you just want people to learn from your story and all that good stuff. And if you want us to be doing how with a story too, we are here for all of that good stuff. So if you're new on this channel, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys are my G for life. You already know how this thing is done now. You know. You can already tell by the title of the video. It's just a live update. It's just a live update. So this is 2023 and it's my first appearance on YouTube this year. Why? Something happened and it required that I take a break from social. I think it's general from social media, Instagram or WhatsApp, everything. So it happened and it was just necessary that I have to take a step back from social media. 2023 started on a very high note for me. I was super excited about the year. Like, I could feel a lot of positivity around. I could just sense something really different about this year. And I was really excited about it and all the good stuff. January, and again I hung out with some of my friends 1st of January, so it was just good. It was just super exciting for me and all the stuff. And what just happened on the 5th of January, my mom died on the 5th of January, and I was like, wait, hold up. This is just the beginning of a new year. 5th of January. I mean, you could have waited like to the end of the year, or maybe like later, like 40 years time and all that. But that never tells you, Abby. It never informs you. You were not informed before. So it was just a lot of emotions, a lot of mixed roller coaster of emotions here and there. And for somebody that is super agile, it's not like she's been sick for a very long time. We still went home December, agile, nothing was wrong with her, made food for everybody, everybody was happy, excited, and all that good stuff. And for like 29th of December, she just started complaining that she was feeling weak and she was having cold and all those stuff. So we thought that normal, because all our lives, knowing our mom, she's never slept in the hospital. Maybe when she gave birth to our last to our brother, which is the last born, that was when and the next day she was even back in the house. You get? So for somebody that's never had any crisis or like all that, so I thought it was like normal. And they got a nurse to take care of her in the house before my younger sister eventually arrived home on the 1st of January, because she's a nurse as well. So, and 1st of January, my sister was at home. I still spoke with my mom 1st of January, and she sounded really good. And in my mind, I'm like, this woman just wants us to come home and all that. But she sounded really good. Like 2nd of January, my younger sister just called me to say, what, she can no longer take care of her and they have to take her to the hospital. I'm like, okay, what is really happening? So 2nd of January, she told me late in the night. So on 3rd and 4th, I was at the hospital with her. I was even making jokes with her. Myself and my mom were that close. I was even still making jokes with her, and she was telling me, she was cracking jokes, I was cracking jokes with her too, even though I could tell that she was not comfortable in her body and all that. So she started using oxygen. She could no longer breathe on her own without the support. Like, everything just happened like drastically. There was no using oxygen. I'm like, okay, fine. And I was still sending out words of encouragement, like, don't worry, you're going to be better very soon, and you're going to be the one cracking these people up and all that, because that's a normal life. She cracks people up, she's that lively and all that. And for 5th of January, I had not gotten to the hospital because I had a meeting to attend, and my younger sister just called me over the phone. I mean, I had called my dad earlier that morning when my dad was with her, and I heard her voice. So I was like, okay, after my meeting, I'll come over. And for like 1 hour later, my younger sister just called me and she was crying over the phone. I'm like, what happened? She was like, mommy is dead. It was as if the world should just end. Immediately, I felt like, what? Wake me up. I am dreaming. This has to be a dream. Wake me up. Alas, nobody woke me up. It was real. It was real. And it just felt as though, you know what, let this world just end now. Let this world just end. Let God just come and take all of us. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? I rushed to the hospital and I saw my mom already. I don't like to picture that because it looks like it's every night before I sleep, and I have to picture all that process, like seeing her, taking her to the morgue, and all that. It's still a pain that only God will heal, but it only gets better. It can only get better by the day, you know. And life just became something else. I mean, everybody had to figure out how to live life without her. I mean, this is somebody that literally was like the center of everyone, connecting everyone together, daddy, siblings, and all that. She was like do you get? So we had to learn new ways to live without her. And for me, after burying her and all that, I started having panic attacks. I started having nightmares. It was a struggle. There was a time I broke down, like, for how long do I have to live my life like this? For how long? For how long? But thank God for the gift of the Holy Spirit that does the work of comforting, does the work of strengthening, reminding you that, you know what, there is nothing that happens that God is not aware of. You know, constantly, that constant reminder. I feel like Holy Spirit did a fantastic job, and I'm super, super grateful. It can only get better. We are not over it. I mean, nobody can really get over it like that. If it was somebody that you were not close to, or like even if you're not close to your mother and you guys, but the fact that knowing that you no longer, somebody that was always there, you no longer have them, is painful. For me, I don't wish my enemy. I really don't, because it's not a good thing to go through. It's a process. We understand that it's a process, and now we have to learn new ways to make daddy happy. I mean, if my mom was alive, most of us can like go 2-3 days without calling daddy, because we know that his wife is there now and all that. But now nobody goes a day without calling him, constantly checking up, doting on him, and you know, all that stuff. Having to, even till now, having to still go home like almost every two weekends just to be at home with him. And so everybody's just learning to figure out new ways to live life, basically. And I feel like I owe it to my YouTube community to just say, okay, you know what, I did not just take a break because I want to take a break. This is what has been happening to me, but I know it can only get better. And I am here, back on YouTube, back on all social medias, back on social media generally. And I'm just going to take it like one day at a time. I'm going to do better in posting. I am back. I already said I'm back. We're going to be back to our normal life, but it can only get better, Abby. Like I kept saying all along, it can only get better. After my mom died, it was, for me, it was like, we are as good as we are. I mean, it taught me another lesson, like, we are as good as we are. I mean, looking at my mom lie down lifeless, and I'm like, this woman, if she was here, she would have been, you know, being jovial and all those things. But looking at her being lifeless, I mean, it just gave me another picture of, you know what, this is as good, we are as good as we are, like this. So I'm just going to tell you people, live your life to the fullest, impact life, give as much, like, I mean, spread love as much as you can spread love if you are still living. Because when you are dead, oh, that's the end of it. Oh, nobody, I mean, whew. It just only gave me another picture of life and how to live life better and not hold things to my chest. Because keep holding things to your chest, keep having people in mind, forgive as much as you can forgive, let go of things. I mean, just free your mind, just be happy for yourself. Because at the end of the day, hold everything to your chest and you're just dead. Something that you're angry with, you don't even know, and you know, and all those things. So I've just learned a better way to live life, and you know, just give me, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I hope you get. I hope you get. But for me, that's what I have to say to you people, and that's all. Disclaimer: you people should not send me condolences in the comment sections, please. You can only send words of encouragement. And also, if you have experienced this before, you know, I would like to know how you navigated it, how you found your way around it, how you got better. Because you know, I'm still in the process of healing. I'm still healing. It's just like a week over. Yeah, it's just like 2 weeks over a month that she died. So I'm still healing, the gradual process, but I have vouched that, you know what, life has to continue. We cannot keep living in like living in it, dwelling in the fact that, oh, we no longer have a mother. Thank you so much if you stay to the end of this video. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe if you have not, and do not forget to send me my words of encouragement in the comment section below, and also engage. Let somebody also learn. I also want to learn if you have been in this position before. The next time, like I always say, be the reason why somebody feels loved. Bye.